What's up, YouTube? It's Alec with Team Yagi bringing you a brand new opening. Today we're going to be checking out the Expert deck, the Ultimate Lifeform for Series 9. This one is based around Cell, as well as the new Successor Archetype. Expert decks, they always come with one pack of the newest set, which happens to be set 9. So let's just get right into it. The foils for this one are not guaranteed. They're random as well. Whereas with starter decks, the foils are always going to be the same. And as you can see, like I said, we get one pack of the newest set, which is set 9, Universal Onslaught, and then we'll open that at the end. And then this is the actual deck itself. Like I said, it's based around Cell and Cell Junior, and it is a green-yellow deck. So that's really fun. And here we have the Cell leader. It is a green leader. When this card is placed in your leader area, choose up to one Cell Games Arena from your deck, activate it, and you can't activate field cards for the duration of the game. That's an auto. And then activate main once per turn, choose one green or yellow card from your hand, place it under this card. Then choose one card in your life and place it in your drop area, draw 2. And then to awaken, if there's a total of 4 or more energy between you and your opponent, you may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. So you can awaken as early as turn 2 if you guys both have, or turn 3, I'm sorry, because you guys will both have 4 energy between the two of you. And then this is the Awaken side, Cell and Cell Junior, Endless Supremacy. Activate main once per turn, choose one green or yellow card from your hand, place it under this card. Then choose one card in your life, place it in the drop, and draw 2. So similar to the front side. And then the other activate main, which is also once per turn, is choose 2 cards under this card and place them in the owner's drop area. Play 2 Cell Junior tokens. So that's kind of interesting. It has a similar effect to the original Cell lead where you put cards underneath him to draw, and then KO as well. But that Cell Junior stuff, that's new. So it's finally nice to see something with the Cell Junior tokens as opposed to like what they just used to have, which is like, I think 1 or 2 cards that would play him. Now it's nice to have a leader that actually like kind of revolves around that. And then for the exclusives, we have 10 cards total, but the foils are completely random, like I said at the beginning. So here's what we got. We got Cell Genetic Consumption, which is a 1-drop cell. It has Union Absorb, and you choose one Android 17 card in your drop, place it underneath. This card, choose up to one green/yellow multicolor cell card with an energy cost of 4 from your hand or deck, and play it on top of this card in active mode. Then shuffle your deck if you looked through it. So it's the start of the new cell chain, or I guess it would be considered the new cell chain, which is in this starter deck. So that's really nice to have foil. We have an Android 18 Imminent Danger foil, and it has an activate main for 1 energy of any color. If your leader card is an Android card and you send this card from your drop area to your warp, choose up to 1 green or yellow Android card with an energy cost of 1 from your drop area and add it to your hand. So what you would do is you send this and add the cell or add this card, which is Android 17 Impending Crisis. It is a counterattack, so what you do is you negate the attack and play this card. And if your leader card is an Android card, when you play this card, choose up to 1 battle card with an energy cost of 4 or less that has Android in its name from your deck. Place it in your drop area and then shuffle your deck. So that's really nice as well. We have Super Saiyan Son Goku Valiant Breakthrough. This card is really nice when paired with the Gohan that comes in the set, which we'll take a look at once we get to it. When you combo with this card from your drop area, choose up to 1 green or green/yellow multicolor Son Gohan childhood card in your battle area and switch it to active mode. And then it has an activate main. If your opponent has 4 or more energy and you have a cell card with an energy cost of 4 or more in play, play this card from your opponent's card, switch it to rest mode, and you can't play this card for the duration of the turn. It is a Union Absorb for 1 green. Choose 1 Android 18 card in your drop area and place it under the card. Choose up to 1 cell card with an energy cost of 8 from your deck or hand. Play it on top of this card in active mode, then shuffle your deck if you looked through it. It also has Energy Exhaust. And then it has an auto of if you have 4 or more energy when this card is placed in a drop area from a battle area by a skill, you choose up to 1 cell with an energy cost of 8 in your drop area and you play it. So here's a non-foil of the Cell, the 17, the 18, the Goku. Here's one of the other starter deck exclusives that we didn't get foil, and that is Super Saiyan Vegeta Begrudging Support. It has an auto of when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's skill-less battle cards, KO it, and this card gets 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. You get 2 copies of that. You get 2 copies of Pernicious Progeny. It has an activate battle. Choose up to 2 Cell Junior tokens in your battle area and remove them from the game. For each Cell Junior token you remove from the game with this skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards not even battle cards, just any card, and switch to rest mode. And then it has an activate main for tapping 1 yellow. If your leader card is a Cell card, add this card to your hand from your drop area. So what you can do is you can fill the board with Cell Junior tokens, play this, switch any card of your opponent's to rest, and then just keep recycling it by doing that activate main once it's in the drop. We have the Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan Wounded Victor. We have 2 copies of that. It has triple strike, energy exhaust, and it's a successor for 1 green, 1 yellow, and 1 of any color. It has an auto of once per turn when this card attacks, choose up to 1 yellow Son Goku card in your drop area and combo with this. So the play would be to swing triple strike, combo with this from the drop to restand him off of his effect, and then just swing again. It's a really nice card, and it's going to be pretty easy with this deck to successor up to 8. So we have the last of the starter deck exclusives, which is Cell Perfection Misspent. It is an 8-drop. It does not have successor, but it has an auto of when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. And then the other auto is choose 1 Android 18 card under this card and place it in the owner's drop area. When your opponent's card attacks, negate the attack, then choose up to 1 green or yellow multicolor Cell card with an energy cost of 4 under this card. Play it and place this card in the owner's drop. So you'd have this card, so you would do the 1 to the 4 to the 8. You would negate and then just have this card played. And I believe this card's auto does go off. When this card is placed in drop area from battle area, choose one. No, this card would not, but this card's autos would go off. So that would be, I mean, it's pretty good. It's interesting. It's not obviously not as powerful as the original Cell Chain, but it's still powerful nonetheless. And then just the rest of the deck here, we have 2 Terrible Creator Android 20, just for that search. Same with Dr. Gero, Evil's Inventor at 4. More targets for 17s. We have Endless Malice 17, you burst 3, it gets +5 in critical during the battle. 1 Android 20 Violet Creator to give any card plus any Android +5 in double strike. Infernal Villainy Cell for that draw on a combo. 2 Shocking Death Ball. And these are the newer cards from set 9. So it's got Cell Junior Minions Unleashed, which just plays, you can drop this card from your hand or battle area to play a Cell Junior token. 2 Dr. Gero Progenitor of Terror super combos, just to get that those 4 drops or less that are green or yellow into the drop area. 4 Android 18 Under Your Skin. It's just a blocker with an activate battle that you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest. Hellfighter 17, the neutralizer. It's counterplay. You play the card, and then during your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So it becomes a 2-drop on your opponent's turn. And then when you play it, or it's placed in the drop area from battle area by a skill, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skill for the turn. So it's almost like a Cold Bloodlust, but not exactly. But very, very similar in terms of like negating effects. So 2 Android 18 Bionic Blitz super combos. What they do is your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it at the bottom of the deck, and you combo with the card. 1 Cell Games Arena, obviously. And you choose one of your Cell Junior tokens and remove it from the game. When one of your Cell cards is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up to 1 Cell card with an energy cost of 9 or less from your deck or drop area, then add it to your hand. And then choose up to one card in your opponent's hand and place it in the drop, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So it's a nice way to add back the 8-drop Cell or even the 9-drop successor Cell from the main set, to have that in hand so you can successor into it. And then we have 2 Light Bullet, which is just a nice negate. I basically refer to it as Flying Nimbus version 2.0. You switch 2 of your cards to rest mode, and then they only have 1 more attack. Also, we have, with that, like I said, we get 1 pack of Universal Onslaught, which is the newest pack. So let's just get right into that. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully we can get some cards to help kind of boost this deck here. Pui Pui, that's a good card. It's a nice black support. Treated Dangerous Mark of the Wolves. We got the Dr. Gero lead, or Android 20 lead, which is also a good leader for this kind of deck. We got another Cell Games Arena. Oh, we have a reverse Flash Bomber. That's awesome because that is actually Android support. Choose up to one Android card in your battle area and it gets plus 10,000 in critical for the duration of the battle. And to have that in foil, like, that's awesome. I pulled, I think, 2 out of my case opening yesterday that I did. So that makes, I think, a total of 3, which is awesome. And then we have a rare, which is Super Saiyan Son Goku, Another Chance. Not the best rare, but you know what? I'll take it because I got some pretty decent Android support in the leader and then in Flash Bomber as well. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the new cell chain in terms of like successor and everything. And then also what you guys pulled if you got an expert deck. I want to see what you guys pulled from your packs. As always, this is Alec with Team Yagi. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye.